Martin Desmarais for Urban Grower. Today we're going to talk about fertilizer. Fertilizer in vegetation mode and fertilizer for flowering mode. Uh, Here we have a system that is only in vegetation mode and that use only Aqua Vega A and B fertilizer. Since we're not going to promote or propulse the production of flower or fruit here, we keep it with the Aquavega, and the concentration depending that goes from 200 ppm to 400 ppm, which is an AC from 1.6 from 0.6 to 0.8 roughly EC instead of ppm, depending 2 to 400, which is the secondary tool. One of the primary tool would be your pH meter, which is this one, either this quality, which is Blue Lab pen, very reliable for a long time use. That will give you the pH and give you an idea of where is sitting your formula, where is sitting your mix compared to the pH. A high pH will or can destroy your root system, so it's very important to keep an eye on it. For this grow, I'm using only the Aqua Vega because it's only leafy green stuff. Basically, it's salad, basil, kale, other type of salads, some parsley, which are all plants that we're looking to get resolved for the leafy part, I would say, and that we're not looking at the flowering stage for these plants. If we were looking for plant that has flowering stage, it would be a mix in between, at the beginning, the Aqua Vega A and B, and going toward when the plants start to flowering and fruiting, we're going to move to the Aquaflora A and B solution to support the need of the plant for producing tasty and big fruit. Uh, Mixing the fertilizer is easy. Usually they come in two parts, A and B, that you mix in equal volume. Let's say I want to make 1 liters of Aquavega. I would use my little syringe here to get 2 millimeters of each. I mix, get my B, add to the mix and mix. Then I can give this to the plant or check my pH before, so I can get something that is accurate and won't affect my plant. So mixing those in equal quantity is important because it's made to be used that way. Using the Aquavega solution, you will kind of suppress the floration. No flowers tend to be. If I would have give flowering aqua flores to this system, let's say, my salad would have a tendency to go into seeds, and my basil will start to have those little unwanted flowers, white flower that we get early. We could get early with supporting this way. But by using only the Vega, we're gonna get a strong grow, strong plant, and something that does not have no tendency to flower. Using those at larger volume, one of the easy thing of the cannibal is the little measure here that you can give you 10 to 25 millimeters of product by just tilting the bottle, so it's a lot easier to measure the product and use it in proper ratio, equal ratio. Let's say you want to go further a bit, from the basic 2 fertilizer or Aquavega in this case, because it's only a Vega grow, you can add the Canazim solution, which is the Canazim solution is gonna act as an accelerator for the cell division. It's gonna promote the cell to split more quickly and more easily, so you're gonna have more growth and more rapid growth of your plant with this. It's used at 25 millimeters for 10 liters or 2.5 millimeters for 10 liters. It's a great addition. I suggest it. It's worth it. If it's working with the base, it's gonna go 30% more faster or 25% more faster with the addition of the mechanism. Keeping it into your mind. Talking here a bit about of the system, the water temperature is one of the key factors of keeping a good LT root system. I keep my system at 19 degrees in my case, Celsius. Sometimes it raises a bit toward the 20, but not over really 20. That's how I keep a good LT root system like this one, and have some plants that are kind of nice and with very healthy root system, very white and very healthy. Uh, some of the flowering plant will get a bit darker than this when they go in flowering stage, but they'll stay crispy. If your root system is becoming slimy or whatever, something is wrong. Either pH too high most of the time, or temperature too high most of the time. Both of those would result in a poor root system that would decay time to root and give some blob or whatever and become all kind of ugly and not nice to see. While I have the pot, a lot of the question that I receive is how high should be my water level? Should it be up to here, here, here? Some show it here. In my recirculating system, I use it right over here, so it barely touch the base of the cup, and some of the hydroton will be humidified by just being surrounded by water, by capillarity, sorry, and the root system will go feed itself directly in the water. So it's kind of a two type of system. I saw it and I experienced it in strawberry. Strawberry have a tendency to have a hurt system, so we take the plant from hurt, and when I moved it to we moved them to water, they develop another type of root, which is very different from the earth root, and I call those water roots sort of for strawberries. Same thing. I try not to move, mess around. Plant like regular stuff. They like regularity. They like lighting, fixed hours. Speaking of lighting, here I have a vegetative lighting mode, which is provided by Cinceled. The Dragon Alpha is very fantastic. I control it from my phone very easily. Light cycle, spectrum type, and intensity. I can on off, and I can have sunset and sundusk function added very easily. Matter of a few seconds with my phone, so it's easy. No timer, complication, or other hassle to work with this light. This light is very powerful for the 610 watt, if I'm correctly. I use it most of the time at 90%. Now I should be due to raise it a bit for about 3 inch, I would say, because it was set at a height for the very young plant, but it's okay for right now. So if you have some question or other question complimentary, feel free to ask here or in the group. We'll be happy to help you depending on the situation. And thank you for listening. Martin Desmarais for Urban Grower. I was happy to be with you. Please click, like, and share so the group will grow and we can get more video and more information for you. Thank you.